everybody, this is Coach D with TackleTrading.com, longtime options trading veteran, and I've been teaching people how to trade for over 15 years. So I am so excited to have you here so we can talk about the options Greek known as gamma. Now, it's absolutely vital that, again, we understand all of the Greeks, and if you stay till the end of this video, I promise you'll have a much clearer understanding of what gamma is and how it affects the delta, and also how that's going to affect the option premium. Now, again, you're getting pretty used to this by now. That Black-Scholes options pricing model has these 5 key variables, the option Greeks that we're studying here. And of course, we're here to specifically talk about gamma or velocity. And if you haven't yet, make sure you click on this link here to download the Tackle Trading Options Greeks guide. It'll really help you learn this stuff better. Now, again, gamma is directly correlated to delta. Delta is how sensitive the option premium is to the stock movement up or down. Gamma is how quickly delta changes as the stock price moves up and down. And delta ranges between 0.0 for way out of the money options, and it goes all the way to 1.0 for way in the money, deep in the money options. And at the money options typically have a delta around 0.50 or so, or about the halfway point. Now, gamma is, again, velocity or the rate of change. So let's actually look at the definition here. The options gamma is a measure of the rate of change of its delta, or the options delta. The gamma of an option reflects the change in the delta in response to a 1 point or a $1 movement of the underlying stock price. Options that are deep in the money and or way out of the money have low gamma and low gamma values close to 0, which means that deep in the money or out of the money options have very low rate of change for delta, or in other words, they have very low velocity. Options that are 1 to 2 strike prices out of the money have the highest rate of gamma, and they would have a very high velocity in that rate of change of the delta. Now, here we're looking at an options chain for the XLC, that's the ETF for the communications sector. And you'll look at the gamma column. We have one for the calls and we have one for the puts. And if you look, the way out of the money options on the calls over on the left, those are down at the bottom, and you'll see that the gammas are really close to 0. And if you go really, really deep in the money up at the top of the screen, you'll see again that the gamma gets really close to 0. The same is true for the puts, but the out of the money options are up at the top, and you can see again that the gamma is really close to 0, so really low velocity for that rate of change of delta. And if you go again really deep in the money down at the bottom of the screen, you'll see again that the gamma gets really close to 0, and that again means really low rate of change. Now, if you look here right at the money, just one strike price out of the money, you can see that the gamma is much higher. It's at 10. That's the highest point you'll see the gamma get, is that one strike price right out of the money. Now, those option strike prices are just $1 apart. And because they're $1 apart, we can actually see how the math works. And I can zoom in here so you can see this. It has a delta of 0.4920 and a gamma of 0.10. Now, what happens is, if the stock price moves from 46 to 47, you'll see that 0.49 delta plus the gamma equals the 0.59 delta. So again, 49 plus 10 equals 59. Look over here on the put side, you'll see the same phenomenon. You look at the $46 and the $47 strike prices. As you look at the $46 strike price, you can see that the delta is 0.4051 and the gamma is 0.0970. Well, if you add that to the delta, and the stock price moves again, that delta is going to change to about 0.50-ish. So it adds that close to 10 points, or the 10 gamma points, to the delta. So that's how gamma works. Now here is, again, a really cool example of a risk graph. Now you're going to get to know risk graphs really, really well. And options risk graphs, what we're looking at is an option risk graph for a call, a $47 call. And I'm showing you a $1 increase and a $1 decrease from the current price. So you can see that I've got those set up here. So there's that $1 increase or $1 decrease. And you can see the delta and the gamma. And you can see that at the middle price there, the delta is 49. and the gamma is 10. And so if it moved up $1, it goes from 49, the delta goes to 59. And if it goes down $1, it goes down 0.10 from 49 down towards 38 or so. So that is how the gamma accelerates the delta and decelerates it if it goes down. Now that flips over when you do puts. So it's pretty cool how that works. But again, the same thing, same concept. Now, again, hopefully you're enjoying these videos and you're getting a really good understanding of how that Black-Scholes model works. All those variables, the vega, the theta, the gamma, and the rho, and the delta, and the stock price, again, coupled with supply and demand pressures are getting put into the Black-Scholes model, and that option premium is being calculated in real time. I'm having a blast doing these videos. Make sure you click like, make sure you click share, most importantly, subscribe. And to watch the next video in the series on Rho, click on this link right here.